Hey, Humble, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's another hot day, but there's a nice little breeze that came. I bought these new shorts yesterday. Check them out. I usually don't wear shorts, but they're like long ones. They're loose, but they're so comfy. Calvin Klein. So, I'm good. I'm good. Pastava, hello. How are you? Yeah, and this is Bruno's hat. It just happens to match. I was like, I'm taking your hat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was raining last night, but we made it shopping. I got a lot of shopping done. I was really surprised though. Like these shorts, I want to say they were, oh my gosh, how much were they? Oh, $14.99. And they're Calvin Klein. It's like, what? I think these were at Ross that I got them. I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, it's a nice, cool material, so I feel happy. Hi, Firat. How are you? Ooh, something's behind me. I don't know if you heard that. Something's in the bushes. I'm here until the end of July. So, nice visit. Oh yeah, something's in the bushes. Hopefully it's just a bird. If you do see any wild animal, let me know. I'm good. Just sitting here in the hot sun. I am having my coffee now. I brought it with me. Yeah, I got a lot of cute items yesterday. That was fast.
That's just the first one.
Wow, Humble's on. Say hello.
Good morning. Everything good? You feel good?
Yeah, I'm hot and sweaty already, but you know, that's me.
Yeah.
Menopause.
Okay. We're drinking coffee too.
Yeah.
Some cool water.
Coffee. Yeah. Oh, I forgot my water in the car. I'm gonna go get it in a minute. Actually, I should go and get it. Expert. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's a beautiful location. Actually, I'll drink my coffee, then I'll go get my water. So why get it now? It's pointless, right? I'm not drinking it. Oh my God, there's my puppy. Hello, lovely little lady. Hello. If I would have known you were here, I would have brought some treats. Oh, say hello to my fans. Say thanks, it's Bruno's hat. Say hello. Wait, Zoe?
Zoe.
Yeah, okay, see, I remember. Zoe.
There's no duck behind
Bye,
you this
baby.
time. That's why she's like...
I kept hearing something though. Something's in the bush. So I'm like, as long as it's not a gator,
Yeah.
I'm okay. It's nice to see you ladies again. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, she's so beautiful. She looks so much like my dog Phoenix. I'll have to get a photo next time and show you because like, exactly. Yeah. Enjoy your walk. It's hot. Hi Logan. How are you? I'm doing good. Oh, it's such a beautiful dog. Yeah, that's the second time I've seen her. She's just so friendly. The people here are really nice. Hey Trey, how are you doing today? But yeah, Humble, I got some nice like flowy pants, you know, like they're perfect for like beachwear and stuff. Because out here in Florida, I have to dress differently than I do in Canada. Really? Did you meet any cousins or like, you know, family that you haven't met before? That's always exciting, you know, like, oh, meet my daughter or my son. I hope you got lots of pictures too. Thanks, Expert. Is Bruno's hat. You know why I wore it? I'm going to show you. I showed Humble. I bought these Calvin Klein shorts yesterday. They're big, but whatever. They're comfy. And you see they go up to here. And I saw his hat hanging there, and I said, you know what? I need to wear your hat because it matches. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad you had a great reunion. What did you guys do? Like, did you have like music and dancing, food? No, I didn't. And you know what? It's funny because we were in the hair section and I said, you know, I should get like some bands to pull my hair up. And I got distracted and I totally forgot. But I should. I need new elastics too, or scrunchies, I should say. It's so much more comfortable here because I'm hot, you know, like I'm not used to the weather like this, and I need to be loose and comfortable. And you know, I'm always in black, as you notice. Like I have like a million of these black tank tops. So you know, I need something light, right? Oh, barbecue, potato salad. Oh, you had my favorite. Why wasn't I invited, Trey? I want to be invited to the next one. I'm a foodie. I love barbecue food. I actually have some potato salad left over from my birthday. It's still in the fridge. I even have cake left over. I don't know if it's good anymore though. I think I might have to go through the fridge and see what needs to throw out. But yeah, I did a lot of shopping yesterday. I got quite a few pants. Oh, what else did I get? Oh, I got a top. Well, it's a t-shirt. I can't wear it now because it's too hot for, like, you know, the t-shirt. I just want my tank top. I ordered a few tank tops with color that are going to come today, I think. So, you know, I won't just wear my black all the time. And yeah, I think I spent $40 at Burlington and like $60 at Ross. Oh my God, Trey. Oh, I wish I was there to document that. What fruit do I like to eat every day? Watermelon. I love watermelon. I have a latex allergy, so I can't eat bananas, but I used to like plantains. But I should be very careful, you know, because it has like a latex protein, I was told. I didn't know that. So I have to be careful, but I love watermelon and, oh, grapes. Grapes and cheese is like the go-to snack for me at nighttime when I'm hungry, and you know, obviously I don't want to just eat, so I'll cut up some cheese and some grapes, and that's it. That's my snack. I can't even imagine, Humble, how that would have been. Yeah, we want to hear about it, Trey. Oh man, I would have been crying. Like seeing you two reunite, you know, not if it was happening. I mean, obviously if it was happening to me, but if I was just there, I would have cried because that would have been such a beautiful moment. I'm so happy that you got together with him. I don't have my parents here anymore. I kind of envy everybody that has their parents still. Aww. I guess it's hard too. He probably doesn't know what to say, right? Watermelon is good. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I love watermelon. Or we'll make sometimes watermelon juice. You know, like put it in the blender. Or I'll make like a nice smoothie and add it to that, like frozen watermelon. It's like putting ice cubes in there. Oh my God, it's so good. I actually bought, you know, those creamsicles, or like orange julep, or orange Julius, you might call it. Anyways, I bought some ice cream like that, and it has little pieces of orange in it. Oh my God, it's so good. But when I eat ice cream, I don't eat like a lot, you know, like I don't have like a huge bowl. It's more like just a couple of tablespoons, just for that, quench my craving, you know. Mix milk while preparing watermelon. No, we don't put milk in it. All right, Humble, thanks for popping in. Have a great day. I didn't even recognize him last time I saw him. Now, aww. Oh yeah, a beard will change anybody's look, for sure. Like when I see cousins that I haven't seen since I was a kid, and all of a sudden they add me to Facebook, I'm like, who is this? And then it's like, what? You know, I don't even know who they are anymore. That's nice though. But yeah, I can imagine it would be a little awkward, you know, just meeting him and not knowing what to say. But do you think that he's going to continue being in your life? Because it might get easier as time goes on, you know? Grape juice? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had grape juice. Maybe as a kid? Actually, the grape juice that they have is like fake grape juice. You know, like that purple? It's almost like a candy, you know, sugary kind of. It's not like real juice. But you could probably blend grapes and have a juice out of it. Like we have a Vitamix, so it blends everything really, really well. Or if you have a juicer, I used to have a juicer and I would put like different like carrots and celery and apples and you know, and then you just get the juice out of it. His mom's sister. Oh, that's so nice of him. Lots of good energy sent your way and prayers, and I really, really wish you the best and hope that you continue seeing him, because you know, we only have one set of parents. I mean, yeah, we can have like step parents and stuff, but you know, our biological ones, there's only one, you know, and so it's so important to try and keep that connection. Is his mom's sister disabled, or is it because she's elderly? What does he need the operation for? My dad was stubborn with things, you know. He would be walking and like hunched over, like his back, and he's like, and it's like, Dad, take it. Something big is in the bushes. I'd be like, Dad, take a Tylenol. Do you hear that? Wait, let's go over there. And he wouldn't. He would refuse it. Okay, I want to go over there. Well, not go over, but I want to kind of zoom in and see, because I'm hearing something big in there. Do you guys hear that? Let me zoom and see if I can see anything. Sounds like it's right over here, but I don't see. Oh my gosh, that's so heartbreaking. I mean, all you can really do is encourage them, right? I mean, it has to be his choice, but you think he would say to himself, well, if I don't get it done, I will never walk again. So let's do it. But is he afraid of an operation? I remember when I needed, I broke the meniscus and some cartilage in my knee, and I needed an operation, and I was petrified because I never had an operation in my life. It was really scary, but I was like, well, I can't bend my knee, and I was in pain. I couldn't walk, so I did it, and now I can walk. I do get issues in that leg sometimes, especially when it rains. His mom said, aw, that's hard. I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of the older, like, I don't know how old your dad is, but I've noticed a lot of the older generation are just so stubborn, and I think it's because they were brought up, hi Andrew, how are you? They were brought up with the mindset of men have to be men, you know, they can't show weakness, they can't show pain, and they have to keep going, and no matter what, you know what I mean? Like, they're indestructible, because my dad was the same way. Very stubborn. You know, he didn't want to take medication if he needed it. It's like he had to prove, you know, that, you know, he can do it all. I'm good, Andrew. How are you? I'm just sitting in the park here. There's something big in the bushes I keep hearing, so I don't know. Hopefully it went in the water. Even said he didn't want, I'm sorry to hear that. Was he talking about you? Is that you that you mean? See, I don't understand that. I don't think I'll ever understand it. Maybe it's because I'm a woman and a mother. I don't know. Like maybe women feel differently. You know, like when they say we get that motherly instinct, you know, because we've carried that child, so it's like they're a part of us. Well, they are a part of us, and we never lose that bond, you know. But I can't even imagine saying I don't want a child, you know, like even if they did something that society would deem as horrible, you know, they're still my flesh and blood. I could not abandon them. So that I don't understand, you know, but we don't know why people, you know, do things that they do, why they feel the way they feel, so I won't judge. But when you bring a child into this world, they are your responsibility, you know. It doesn't matter how old they are, they should be a part of your life. I am so sorry to hear that, Trey. But you know, that's a reflection on him. You know, it has nothing to do with you. It's his issue that he has to work through. You know, maybe he feels like he can't be the father you deserve. However, he should at least be in your life. I'm getting bit. I'm so itchy. Here comes Bruno. Yeah, that's so sad. Is your mom still in your life, if you don't mind me asking? Like, you at least have one of your parents that's there consistently, right? Oh, good. You know, that's important. As long as you have that one parental figure, you know, that's worth more than anything. Good.
I'm gonna head to the other side for a while.
All right, have
Okay.
fun.
You okay?
Yeah, say hi to Trey.
Hello, Trey. Hello, everyone. Okay.
All right, have fun. Yeah, that's really good that he's there. Like, I was lucky because I had both my parents. You know, they never split up. They were together until their old age and until they died, you know. So I can't even imagine, like, not having my parents in my life. But if one of them wasn't there, if I had a great step parent, then, you know, like they say, we sometimes don't choose, like, well, we don't choose our parents, you know. We're handed what we get. But it's like kids that are adopted, you know, a lot of them feel really special because they were actually chosen, you know, from the parents that took them in. So your stepdad chose to be a dad to you, so that's amazing. So he's your dad. I'm totally getting eaten up by something. I'm getting bit here. Maybe wearing shorts was not the greatest idea. At least he hasn't killed over yet, but I actually told him, aww. Do you mean keeled over, like passed away? Or are you saying actually, like, you know, somebody? You know, some people too, if they have emotional issues, like, I don't know, you know, what his childhood was like, and, you know, I don't need to know, but a lot of people, depending on how they were brought up, it's like they bring that into their adulthood and they haven't healed. Yeah. Yeah, he might be hurting because of childhood trauma, you know? And so maybe, you know, he just doesn't know how to be that parent, and he'd rather walk away instead of ruining your life, you know? For help from others if we are in bad phase. Exactly, expert, exactly. Always, Andrew. You know, and especially I see with a lot of men, it's really sad, but it's like they're they're deemed like, you know, they have to be these strong men and not ask for help or not talk about depression and stuff, and it should be the norm, you know? Like, everybody goes through it. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean? Like, men or women, it doesn't matter. Like, everybody goes through the same things, and, you know, some can't handle more than others, and if they need the help, like, why not ask about it, you know? He walked away while you were talking to him? Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Trey. But you know, you offered that olive branch to him, and so, oh, it's ants. I got ants on me. It's up to him to accept it. And if he didn't, at least you tried. Like, for me, if I have anybody that I want in my life and I'll put the effort, and if they really don't put the same, like they don't match my energy, you know what? Then I don't need them in my life, is what I think, you know? It's harder though when it's a parent, you know, because you want your parent in your life. But if he's going to make you feel bad, then, you know, maybe it's best that you're not putting all the effort in, you know? Like, I've cut off people that are related to me because they were just too toxic in my life, and I want peace, you know? I want happiness and love, and I know the world is not all about that, but if I can surround my circle with that, then I'm gonna do anything in my power for that. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so he wants you to be like the son that he imagines you to be, but you know what? You are who you are, and you should be loved regardless. You know, always be your true, authentic self. And if somebody can't accept your amazingness, then that's their problem. It just means they just have not been exposed to that, and they're not sure what to do with it. You know, so again, that's his problem, right? Because he doesn't know how to handle that. He doesn't know how to accept the fact that, oh, my son is dressing up, you know, instead of just allowing it. But that's a lot of the older generations. Exactly. You know, I remember, like, my parents were very open and loving, but I do remember when my brother had dyed his hair green. Now remember, this was like a long time, we're talking like over 40 years ago. And my mom told my dad ahead of time, don't say anything. Just, you know, let him be, because it's a phase that he's going through. Because my dad didn't understand, like, why are the kids wanting green hair? You know what I mean? So any change is kind of hard for the older generation, but it doesn't mean to stop being who you are. Aw, Trey, when is your birthday? Oh my God, happy early birthday! You're a fellow Gemini. I just had my birthday last week. Are you doing anything special? I had a disco party and it was a hit. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We all dressed up. I love dressing up too. You know, it gives us a chance to be that kid again, you know? To just have fun and be a different character, and why not? I don't care how old I am, I'm gonna dress up. So you're gonna be 34 this Thursday. Oh, nice. Aquariums. I went to the aquarium here in Florida and it's really nice. Like you see the sharks and all that. It's very relaxing. Oh, you're gonna be 33. Okay. Wow. Oh, well, happy early birthday. If I'm on Thursday, you come on, remind me please, because my memory sometimes. So we can all give you a happy birthday. Maybe I'll even sing to you. Maybe I'll even sing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. Poor Fisher crew. Are you serious? Albino alligator? I didn't even know they exist. Where is that Fort Fisher? I have tons of bites on me. The ants are just eating me up. Sorry, I keep scratching, but oh my god, I can't stop this itch. Luna? Wow. I'll have to look that up. Oh, North Carolina. Okay. Bruno lived in Carolina. I don't know. Was it North or South Carolina? I can't remember, but he went there and he was a chef for a while. Actually, when he comes around again, if you're still in here, I'll ask him. And then imagine if it was like a restaurant that you know of. That's pretty cool. I've never been there. I would love to visit. It sounds so beautiful. Like, you know, there's some people that I know in, I think they're in South Carolina. Asheville, is that South Carolina? And yeah, the photos are just beautiful. Are you serious? You can't touch her though, right? Because that would be dangerous. Oh, he's a little squirrel. I do, but it's in the car. Okay, so it's near you then. Well, not near you, but I mean it's in your area, right? North Carolina. Okay. Yeah, I know people there, and they were hit pretty bad the last hurricane. And I was surprised because they're up in the mountains. Okay. Expert, I do have a water bottle. I left it in the car, which is just over there. It's just a walk, but I'm having my coffee. Because as you know, Bruno is a get up and go guy. I had 10 minutes to get ready. So I grabbed his hat, put on my shorts, which I think were a bad idea because I am totally getting eaten up and I'm scratching like crazy. So I'm gonna have all these lumps on me. Okay, I'm not familiar with a lot of the places because I'm not from there and I've never been there, but the photos that I saw that my friend had posted were horrific. The flooding was unbelievable and a lot of people didn't have any electricity either. They lost electricity. Yeah, expert, I did try and walk again today. I walked to the end and back because my knee, I'm a klutz. Bruno has his coffee table with really pointy corners and I smashed dead on my knee. So I have a bruise there and oh my god, I was almost crying. It hurts so badly. So my knee is still hurting today. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. You must have a unique voice then for them to know it. Or the tone, you know, like the way you say things. I see people with crows. I want a crow or a raven to remember me. Maverick. Wow. You know, the aquarium out here, we, like they had this little, like a show, and they actually had an owl. And the lady that had it like on her arm, she was up at the front and we were all sitting at the, like in the seats. And she let it fly across us and I didn't realize the wingspan of an owl was so big. I was like amazed. And you could feel like the wind, you know, like as it went over me, I could feel like that wind of it going by. Nature is just unbelievable. Oh, poor thing. So I guess they have to feed it, right? Christopher, no sir. Bruno is on the other side exercising, and then I think he might do one more lap after that, so you're good. No, not here. Hi, TWC. Aw, you're not late now. I've been on for 31 minutes. I'm doing great. I went shopping yesterday, but right now I'm getting eaten up by ants because I bought shorts. I'll show you. I love them. I'm showing everybody. But I bought these Calvin Klein shorts for $14. And I never wear shorts. And now I know why. I'm getting eaten. They're big. They're big on me, but they're comfortable. But I'm getting eaten up. Ants and whatnot are biting me. And I just have bites all over me. Oh, that's so nice of you. Well, hopefully you're still in here when he comes back and you can tell him. That's so nice. Where's the water? It's behind me. There's something big there, so I don't want to get too close because I kept hearing it. But let me flip. Let me flip, and I'll get as close as I can without feeling like I'm going to get eaten by a gator. But there's something big because I keep hearing it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Do you see it? Actually, you know what? When we leave, I'll walk around and I'll show it to you. Because I think the egrets are over there again. Oh, thanks, Chris. I'm so glad that you made today. Look, I'm wearing Bruno's hat. I took it because it matched my outfit. No, there was something in the tree because I heard it. It was like something rustling in there and it sounded very big. But I like sitting over here because there's no people around me and I don't want to be a nuisance, you know? Like I don't want to sit over where the boardwalk is because usually the IRS there's usually people sitting over there and I don't want to be one of those people like, oh, look at me on live stream, you know what I mean? You will turn on, okay, but I like after some time. That's okay. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything exciting, you know, but sometimes it's just nice to chit chat, you know, it's like having tea with a friend. That's how I, yeah, maybe, but I'm Canadian, so they won't get me. Doesn't affect me. That's funny though, can you imagine jumping down? Well, thank God I have my ID on me because that's scary. I think they're doing protests today too. Aw, thanks, expert. I like to talk, as you notice. And oh, the police are there. I just love the trees and the nature and like for me, I used to have my brother and his friends come visit me and I would make a pot of tea or a pot of coffee and we would all just sit around talking about our day, and that's what I want this to be like, you know? It's not, because I do reviews, but it's on my videos, you know? I find it's more fun to get to know everybody, you know, because I feel like all my family, you know, because like I've seen you all and I'm hearing about your lives too, and so it's interesting, you know, I like getting to know people. I actually ask a million questions when I first meet people. And some of them might think I'm intrusive or like, you know, why are you so nosy? But it's my way of getting to know them, you know, and I'm an open book too. That's why I say like, ask away, you know, as long as it's respectful, like I'm an open book. Except I won't give you like my social insurance number. But I have nothing to hide, you know, like there's no point in being mysterious, you know. Okay. Expert, Bruno always says I talk to everybody. So I will be in line at the store holding my items, and if it's taking too long and somebody's in front of me or behind me and I notice something about them or about what they're buying, yes, I will talk. Like, oh, that looks really good. Does it taste good? Or, oh, I like your hair like that. Or, so yeah, I do. But not like, I won't just like, if I see a guy sitting over there or a girl, I'm not going to just walk up and, hi, how are you, and sit with them. You know what I mean? It's if they're in my space, then to me it's like, okay, it's open to maybe ask something. But I do notice maybe I have, you know, an energy about me that says, come talk to me. But I do notice when I'm out in public, there's a really interesting bird here. Oh, what is that? When I'm out in public, especially like when I'm traveling and people are near me, they start talking to me. And it's so weird, but they start opening up to me, you know, like telling me their life story or their problems. And I'm okay with that because I'm a life coach, you know, so I don't mind listening and, you know, talking to them. And sometimes people just need to get something off their chest, you know. So yeah, short answer, yes, I do. But in a respectful way too, if that makes sense. Because I love people and I'm a hugger. So when I get to know people, like, that's it, I'm hugging. When I used to work the old people, it was so cute because I used to lead this knitting group at this senior center. Well, before I started working there, I volunteered. So I would bring like my big bag of wool and, you know, like offer it to all of the ladies. And we had a little knitting group. And then like by the end of the month, I would be walking in and I see like a bunch of these men and women, like it was packed. Even the lady that worked there, like the coordinator, she said, I've never seen this many people. Like usually there was maybe 2 or 3, but there would be like 15 of them just waiting all around. And I remember when I walked in, it's like, oh, are you all here for the knitting group? And they would say, no, we're here for our hug. Because I guess like some of them don't have family around and they're not, you know, everybody needs that touch, right? And when I hug, it's not just like you know, it's like I'm going to grab and hold on until you let go. So, yeah, I love people. There's a blue jay there. But I'm also Canadian, and a lot of Canadians, we do that. Like if we're walking down the street and you make eye contact with somebody, it's like, hey, how are you? You know, like we are just very friendly and open. Some people might find that annoying, but if they do, oh well. You know, it's who I am. I can't change. There's a blue jay right here, right here. Do you judge people? Oh God, no. I never judge. Never, 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 never. Yeah, no. Even if somebody, like, let's say, if I go to a grocery store and like the cashier seems in a bad mood, I always say to myself, I don't know what they're going through. They could have lost a loved one that morning, but they still need to go to work to make money, you know, but they're upset and they're frustrated, you know, or somebody could have been mean to them, or that could be their last day of working. I never judge. You know, I will still smile and say, have yourself a beautiful day. Because sometimes that can change a person's mindset, you know, or like I heard this story, I forget who told it, but anyways, they were talking in school, like they were, I think, valedictorian, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, years ago, well, that should be how every human should be, in my eyes anyway. I live in a bubble, you know, rose-colored glasses. But anyway, so this person, they were telling the story that many, I'm going to tell it now, many years ago, they were going to commit suicide. And a stranger, I can't remember what they said to them, but they had just given them a kind word. And that gave them the feeling of wanting to go on and realizing that, okay, there are good people in this life. And then they went on to continue their schooling. They became valedictorian. And then they used that as a way to be empathetic towards people in the future. And so just that one kind word saved a life. I always remember that. I always say to myself, it's not that hard to be nice. You know, so one little smile to somebody could just make them, you know, feel like, okay, there is a purpose in this world. You know what I mean? So I take that with me everywhere I go. You know, I mean, obviously we all have bad days. I have bad days too. You know, I'm not always like, la la la, you know, but most of the time I am. I like to be happy. I don't want stress. I don't want to cause stress. I do my best, you know, but yeah, I think everybody deserves grace because we don't know what they're going through. you know. Some people, they haven't healed from trauma and they don't know how to, and they carry that anger with them. Oh, good. I hope so, you know. But yeah, like a lot of people carry that anger with them. Like I remember, I'll give you an example in my own life. My son, when he was younger, like there was these bullies that used to come, and they were really mean. They were, you know, would bully other kids and stuff. And other parents in the neighborhood would get mad at those kids and tell them, get off my property, blah, blah, blah. And I remember one of them was sitting outside, and I told my son, because I was making my son a little snack, and I says, well, you know, I won't name his name, but I said, does your friend want to join you for a snack? And he was like, oh, okay. So he asked the friend. Would you believe this friend was like in shock? It was this little kid. He was about 10 years old, and he said to me, wow, nobody's ever offered me food before, like no other parent. And I was like, really? But I mean, you deserve it, right? After that, would you believe he protected my son? He was nice to my son, and anybody that picked on my son, he would stand up for him. All because I was nice to him, and I showed him that you are worthy of love, just like everybody else, you know? And then I found out that he was abused at home. So it made sense to me why he was a bully. So he just needed that kind adult to show him that you're not a piece of shit, you know? You deserve love just like everybody else. And that's what I believe. I mean, unless if somebody has like some kind of, you know, like a you know, a mental issue that makes them like, you know, hurt other people, you know what I mean? Like people in jail and that, you know. But most people, anger comes from pain. And sorry, there's just people around here. The anger comes from pain, and so if you can get to the root of that pain and help to heal that, then they can actually heal all of that trauma and, you know, become a better version of themselves. And I've done that with my own life, because I've had some trauma from my childhood, and I remember, like, I had went to therapy, and it didn't really do much. I tried on my own. Like, I realized on my own, you know what? I'm the one holding on to this. I'm the one that keeps talking about this. Nobody can change that but me. And that's when I decided that, okay, today is a new fresh day, and I'm going to be a different person than I was yesterday, you know. And that's like with the manifesting. That's when I started on this manifesting journey, because I have another channel that I talk about manifesting. And I just realized, okay, start telling the new story that I want. Who do I want to be? You know, I want to be happy. Okay, then let's just think about the happy moments. And even if I can't like bring up a happy memory, which I can, but let's say I couldn't, I would visualize myself in a happy situation. And would you believe that things would start to change around me? And that's when my life really started to change, is when I started focusing on who do I want to be, not who I was, you know, because the past is gone. Let it be there. You know, heal from it. It doesn't do anybody good to hold on to the pain. You're only hurting yourself. Man of God, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? It is hot here in Florida, but thank God there's a breeze, as you can see. That's okay. What costume is it again? Oh, wait, no, you told me. Dustin Hoffman, The Hook. Is that right? I hope you take photos and put it on your channel, because I'd love to see them. I'm good. How are you doing? Did you see my post for my birthday last week? I had a disco party. It was a disco themed. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I was dancing, and we had a disco ball and all kinds of decorations, you know, that had like disco stuff and groovy, and yeah, okay, I remember that. Oh, that's good. How's the girlfriend doing? Oh, there's such cute puppies in this park today. I want to go to like a pet store and just sit in a room and have all the puppies jump on me. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's going so well for you. You deserve that happiness. And I'm still waiting for Bruno to come back to find out if it was North or South Carolina that he was in when he cooked. So if you hang around, Trey, he should be back soon. Is that they have these stations in this park where you can do like push-ups, you can do pull-ups, you know, so he tries to do things like that. Like Bruno is 50, but he's a very strong person, you know, and he likes to continue, like, you know, working out and keeping his heart healthy. I'm in Florida. Did you not know? I'm in Florida. There's a pond behind me with gators. I'm in Al Lopez Park. Were you at my last live when I was here, or was I in Canada then in my living room? I'm really liking coming here because I'm getting fresh air and you guys can see like the nature, you know, like if birds come and stuff. It's nicer, you know. But when I'm in Canada, I will definitely have to do lives at night too, you know, because I haven't been doing them at late at night because Bruno works, you know. Okay, yeah, so I think I was in Canada the last time I saw you. And yeah, I don't go on at night right now because he's working the next day, so I can't be doing this, you know, while he's trying to sleep. So sometimes when we walk at night, it's like 7 p.m. Eastern time, and that's when I'll come on, like 7 to 8, 8:30, something like that. But late at night, like midnight and that's gonna have to wait until I'm back in Canada. Unless we have a hurricane, because then I'm documenting it all. The last hurricane, I didn't even know how to actually go on live. I thought I was on live, but I posted it to unlisted. Ranny, how are you? It's been forever. I do. How are you doing? Yeah, usually you come to my nighttime lives, but I haven't been on at night for a long time, a couple of weeks now. I'm in Florida, Ranny. Sitting under the tree. Hot. Look at me. I have to wash my hair again. It's really hot. So Trey, when is the Comic-Con thing again? Is it coming up? I know, and I'm sorry about that. I was just explaining that to Man of God. I haven't been on late at night because I'm here in Florida and my boyfriend works. So I can't be on live at night when he's in bed, you know, trying to sleep. Jory, how are you, honey? Aww. I'm sorry that we had to cut it short yesterday, Jory, but when Bruno's about to go, that's it. We gotta leave. There's no waiting around. He's the boss. He rides the car. I just follow. I almost didn't come to the park today because my knee is really hurting, but I thought, you know what, I'll try a little bit. So I walked a little bit and then, you know, I'm doing my thing here. So I'm glad I came on. There's a lot of people here this morning. Yeah, exactly. Mino Gaming. Hello, how are you doing today? Oh, I think you're a new person. I don't remember seeing your name before. Or am I just not remembering? Jory, we did so much shopping yesterday. Oh, Bruno's coming. Trey, are you still in here? Because Bruno's on his way. Jory, I bought this ice cream. It's like the orange julep. Oh my God, it's so good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna look for like kind of ice creams like that. Maybe we could do, you know, like together. It has to be when Bruno's at work though. And right now he's been taking days off because he gets vacation. So maybe the end of the month is what I'm thinking. If you have free time, we can figure that out. And I'll message you on TikTok. I'll show you some items that they sell out here and see if you have it out there. And, you know, whatever one that you have an idea, send it to me. And I'll see if we have it out here too. Trey, are you still trying on an outfit or are you here? Because Bruno's coming. I want to know if it's like one of the restaurants he worked at near you. Okay, he's right here. Okay, when you were, when you were in Carolina, was it north or south when you cooked?
South, Hartsville.
Okay,
Next to Florence.
Hartsville. Okay, because Trey's in north. Okay. I want to make... Yes, please. Thank you. I want to make Do You Know Someone girl. I'm not sure what you mean, Mino. Okay, so do you know where that is, Trey? Hartsville? He used to cook there. And then he ended up moving back here to Florida. Okay. My uncle actually used to go to Myrtle Beach. I think he went fishing there. I remember hearing that, Myrtle Beach. I think Bruno was only there for about a year, maybe two. I can't remember. But he was a chef like since his early 20s. It's been like, what, 25 years maybe that he was being a chef, and he doesn't want to do it anymore. And I get it. I mean, you're in a hot kitchen, you're standing all day. You know, the older you get, it's not as fun. It's very stressful. So it's time for like a calming job. I'll ask him if it's near Myrtle Beach. Oh, see, I wish Guy was in here. He could see his bucket hat. Is it near Myrtle Beach? No.
Next to the Darlington Speedway.
Did you hear that? Next to the Darlington Speedway. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at the little kid. He's got a bucket hat like you. He's so cute.
I'm gonna keep walking. I'm just taking a quick break.
If you need extra water, you can take some of mine too.
Mine's full.
Okay, you heard it. There's this cutest little kid. He's so little and he's got a big bucket hat on. Oh my God, it's so cute. Obviously, I'm not going to show him. Oh, remember the dog that I saw last time that I said looked like my dog Phoenix? Mm-hmm. The ladies came by again and...
The two Asian ladies?
No, that was another dog. But this one was a little black and brown dog. And two ladies with white shirts, white ladies. But yeah, the dog remembered me and came pulling right over. It was so cute. So I got to pet her.
Cool.
Pineapple, hi. Yeah, okay, I'll watch it.
I'm trying to get 4 miles today.
All right, go for it. How are you? Oh my God, this child is so cute. I want to hug him. Oh, he's got these cute little cheeks. He's running, but like his little legs, it's like he's gonna fall over. Oh my god. He's so cute. That's good to hear. I forget what your job was. I can't remember what you did. But I'm glad that you like it. I mean, it's important, you know? My dad always said, if you love what you're doing, it's not work. You know, get paid for what you love doing. Okay, my coffee's cold. I'm gonna drink my water now. I'm gonna throw that out after. Is there garbage close? No, there's not. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys all the birds hanging out over there after. Oh, I'm so glad. I mean, you know, it's heartbreaking still, the events that happen. I'm glad though that you're finding some happiness in your life, you know, because you don't need things to continue going south, you know. You need to have something that's going to give you that motivation needed. How's your daughter doing? I know she's probably confused still, right? Poor little thing. Oh, that breeze is nice. Listen to the birds, guys. Isn't that peaceful? Oh. Nature is so lovely. Aww. Yeah, it must be hard on her, you know, and confusing. But you know, kids are resilient. They bounce back easier than we do. You know, and they tend to find happiness in everything. I mean, you can, you know, give them a rock and they find some kind of beauty and happiness. That's what makes kids like just so precious. There's that little boy again. He's so cute. Hello. Hi. He's so cute. Is she? Hi, baby girl. How are you? It's Auntie Lee. I love you. Let me see if I can see an animal here I can show her. I hear the birds, but I don't see them. Oh, she loves me. Oh my god, that's so cute. I want to hug her so badly. I love that. Aw. I was in the changing room yesterday and there was a woman beside me with her little girl, and I kept hearing her little girl saying, "Oh, that's pretty, mommy." And I couldn't even try on my clothes. I was just listening to this little girl, and I had to yell out. I said, "She has the cutest voice. I want to listen to her stories all day." Her voice was just so cute. And her mom's saying, "What do you think of this?" And she goes, "Oh, it's long, but it's pretty, mommy." I love that. You know, when I was little, my dad said I talked like Elmer Fudd. I love when kids have that little speech. Oh my god, it's just so cute. Aww. What a sweetheart. What is her favorite show or favorite toy to play with? Like, does she have something that she just has to watch or has to play with? There was a little cartoon when I was little, and it was called Rupert the Bear. I don't even think anybody here has heard of it because it's really old. But my mom said at 6 a.m. she would hear the TV because I knew how to turn it on, and it would be singing the song Rupert the Bear, and I'd be sitting on the floor just watching. I had to watch my Rupert. I've actually looked at videos. It's a bee. I mean a wasp. I had to look at videos of it now, and I'm like, I don't know why I liked it, but for some reason I like that show. And I liked my Barbies. I always wanted an easy bake oven as a child. Daffy Duck. No. Are you serious? Okay, my dad actually used to do Daffy Duck. My dad was really good at doing impersonations, and he used to do Daffy Duck. That one and Yosemite Sam. He would always do that, whoa. You know, when I say whoa. It was so cute. And he was really good at bird sounds. Like, you hear the birds, my dad could mimic the birds perfectly. I actually had a Winnie the Pooh in a bee, but it was a little, you know, like on a keychain, and you can just like peel it off. I don't know if they still have them. This was years ago. It was really cute. Aw, so cute. And my dad also could do Donald Duck spot on, and my dad's name was Donald. So it was, what is that? Somebody's videotaping me. His name's Donald, and so it was like so fitting. So after he had passed, when I came here in Florida and we were on the boardwalk there, a duck, I swear to you, was following me. And when I would stop, he would stop and wag his tail. So I told Bruno, it's like a message from my dad, you know, because it's Donald Duck. Oh, nice. That's what I saw. Cardinal, that red bird. It was a cardinal before. Aw, maybe brother was here then because he knew she was coming in. Hi, Rare. How are you? I'm in shorts today, which was a bad idea. I'm getting eaten alive. Somebody's videotaping me. I'm good. Just sitting here. Bruno's doing 4 miles today. And he went on the other side and did his pull-ups and push-ups and whatnot. So he's doing 1 more lap, and then we'll probably head back. You hear the birds? I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's loud. I know. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. He doesn't like the heat, though. That's what's weird. He has to have the air conditioning. Like, I put a sweater on sometimes in his place because he has us so cold. And at nighttime, too, it's really cold. When I'm trying to sleep, I have, like, an extra blanket. But he doesn't mind exercising and being hot because he said, like, sweating is good. You know, like, you're cleaning everything out and, you know, it helps to lose weight and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know what that person's doing. They're hiding behind a tree. It's really weird. Maybe they're on live and they're videotaping me saying, who's that weirdo talking to herself? because they might not know that I'm talking to my phone. No, I didn't know that, Trey. That's interesting. So see, the cardinal was meant to be here for all of you. But there was a cardinal and a blue jay. And I have heard that, like, people say it's like your loved ones, you know, coming, and so it's like, oh, a cardinal and a blue jay. We got a couple of loved ones visiting today. We're doing great. I'm hot as usual, but, you know, I'm wearing Bruno's hat because it matches my outfit. I bought some nice shorts yesterday. I went on a shopping haul. We went to Burlington and Ross. What's the other store we went to? Not Beals. I can't remember, but... Okay, so maybe that's the bird that I saw that was sitting here before. I can't see it though, but I hear it. It's above me. And it's like there's another one that's answering it. Let me see. Let me flip it and see if I can see it. I doubt it because it's little, but you never know. Maybe. Let me zoom and see if I see anything. No. It's up here somewhere. Is that it? No, that can't be it, is it? It's hard to tell. And there's another one answering it. So, I don't know. Yeah, I love that. Like, I can just sit there and zone out, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of birds this morning. It's pretty. I could just zone out, you know, and just like, you know. Yeah, there's all of the, well, I hear some ducks over there, and there's the egrets, I think. So when we're ready to leave, I'll walk over, I'll flip the phone, and you guys can see them all. But they hang around, because there's a little, like a creek there, so they kind of hang around there. Yeah, there's a lot. But we're gonna go, oh, maybe this week, towards the end of the week, I'll let you guys know. We're gonna go to this, I think it's called John C. Chestnut, something like that, park, and they have deer there. Okay, yeah, he was totally red. So it's a male. What color is the female cardinal? But yeah, I'm hoping that we can see some deer, you know, and show you guys, because they're like all around. But one time we went, there was nothing there. We always see ducks and birds. Aww. Ooh, ticks are not good. She does? Aww. Aww. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that. There was a woodpecker here, a red-headed woodpecker. Like, it was a smaller one. But at the other park with the deer, they had like a really big one right on the tree in front of us, and he was like knocking at that tree. It was like the most interesting thing to see. I've never seen that, because like in Canada, we don't have that where I am. I'm right in the city. Okay. Danny, my son. I just realized it was you that answered. Everybody say hi to Danny. If you go and see his channel, he's a musician. You'll see him playing his guitar, although they're older videos, but we have to encourage him to make more videos. My son, he's the best son ever. Who's one hates them? We went to a friend's house yesterday, had mounted on the wall, climbing, growing at that. Aww. Ah. Oh my gosh. Not this account. That's one. Oh, really? Wait, what's your account then? Danny's here.
I'm doing one more short lap and then.
Say hi.
What's up, Danny? How you doing?
Danny, give the name of your other channel. You guys have to check him out. He's really talented. Is
That's
it?
fun.
All right, have fun. Howdy, Bruno, Danny said.
I said howdy.
He said howdy. Danny, that's my bro. Oh yeah, Danny, Rare is your sister. I adopted her. I have a bug on me. Oh, and I have another little baby girl. She calls me Auntie Lee. Oh, do you? Oh yes, Danny. There was somebody that. Oh, Rare. It was you that was asking. Okay, Rare does paintings, and she wanted your Instagram, but I didn't want to just give it out. Yeah, the family's growing. Oh, I love you too, Abu. I didn't want to give it out, but if you want to give it to Rare, let her know your Instagram, because she wanted to see your drawings. I was telling her how good you are. If you don't want to give it, that's fine, but you know, I don't want to just give without your permission. The Danky Vomito? It sounds like you're throwing up. Okay, so Rare, look for Danky Vomito. Is it all one word? Because him on Instagram? Okay, so Rare, go follow him on Instagram and you'll see his art. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. They're weird things, but the details are so good. Every stream be like, aw, do you really? Nice. Aw, Danny, I miss you. I was telling everybody about your leg. So to update everybody, Danny finally went to see a physiotherapist, so he's gonna get physio. Oh wait, did you get your, oh, that's okay, Trey. That's okay. His name is Danky Vomito on there. Okay, have yourself a great day. And I forgot to tell Bruno Happy Father's Day. Was it you that said it? Somebody said Happy Father's Day to him. I can't remember. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, did you have your MRI? And was it scary? If you don't want to talk about it here, then he is on live. He's right there. Danky Vomito. That's Danny. But yeah, if you don't want to talk about it here, message me on Facebook, because I want to hear all about your MRI. Oh my gosh. Was it scary? I can't do it. Like Rare does sometimes, where we can see him. Oh, he's such a handsome man. I don't think you do lives, do you, Danny? Oh wait, no, you need like 50 subscribers to do that. And his other channel, he can't log in anymore. Okay, well, everybody log into, subscribe to Danky Vomito. And Danny, once you get 50, you can do lives. They all want to see your handsome face. He has a girlfriend though, but he's still handsome. He kind of looks like Johnny Depp a little bit. He's really smart too. He knows everything about everything. Okay, oh, that was good. It was hanging out. Aw, a pig in a blanket. Shin Free Love Go. I have no idea what that is, JR. Shin Free Love Go. Danny, do you know what that is? Is that a game? I don't know what that is. Oh, Danny, I wish you were here yesterday. I had so many mean people. And I didn't have any mods in. You're in where? His Instagram? You need names? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, you're in where? Where? His Instagram? Oh, you'll probably see pictures of him too. Oh, yeah, well, I got rid of them. But yeah, they were telling me I'm an old broad and just making fun of me. It was like, it made me sad. Isn't he? He draws me Mother's Day pictures and stuff. Oh my God, it makes me laugh. Rare, I told him he needs to put them like on hats, on t-shirts, on stickers. Everybody go and follow his Instagram. He's really, really good. And Pineapple, you'll get to see him because I'm pretty sure he has a couple of pictures of himself on there. Right, Danny? Yeah, you do on your Instagram, I think. He is my pride and joy. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to see what he looks like, head over to his Instagram, people. And then, yeah, follow his YouTube. Because, Danny, you should do some lives and honestly just show your artwork or like the movie stuff that you do, you know, the editing. You know, Danny worked on movies, right, guys? Or you can play your guitar. Seriously, you are so friggin' talented. You would have a lot of people. How old is Danny? 36 now. Right, Rare? I know, I can't believe I have a 36-year-old son. It's still wild. I still remember when he was little. Mommy! His little voice. But you know, he was always, even when he was like 3, he was like an old soul. Because he would always be like, oh, I like your shoes. It was just so cute. I'm 24-year-old daughter. Yep, Danny's the big brother. Danny, if you don't mind, Rare was asking in one of my lives what I thought about parents being divorced. Now, because you went through it, if you want to share how you felt as the child, you know, you can go ahead. If you don't want to, that's fine. But she's going through it right now. You're 25. Yeah, everybody's young here. I'm the granny here. I'm the grandma. When is your birthday, Pineapple? Are you a Gemini too? Because Trey's birthday is on Thursday. Okay. Yeah, like what I was telling Rare is that I think for you, you might have been not happy, but happier instead of seeing us unhappy together, right? Like it's better to see your parents happy separate. And like I was saying, like the parents shouldn't say things about each other, you know, like for the child. Try and get along, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So Rare, you're gonna, I mean, you're older, Rare, so it's easier to adapt when you're young, but you are more understanding as an adult, you know, and you'll probably be happier. And 2 presents for your birthday. Hello. Because you have 2 different houses. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. It's good to get it from the perspective of a child in that situation. I mean, of course, parents are going to make mistakes, you know. Nobody is perfect, and I'm sure I made huge mistakes, but we learn as we go along, too. Yeah. Thank you for that, Danny. Oh, August. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's still hard no matter how old you are, I guess. It's like with a death, you know, like I'm older, but I still want my parents, you know. I still feel like an orphan, you know. Like sometimes I just want to call up my dad, you know, and tell him like, oh, IGA's having a sale on coffee. You know what I mean? Like, because we used to go shopping and get the things on sale. So you'll never stop wanting them. Exactly. We were talking about that the last time, Pineapple. Oh, wow. That is nice, Danny. Oh, see, Rare, isn't he the best? Isn't he the best? Danny, is because Rare is being put down by her dad. So I feel heartbroken, you know, because she's already going through a lot right now. She's in Saudi Arabia, Danny. Oh yeah, he's the best. I love him to death. Like, even, you know, when I need some advice, like, he gives the best advice, and I'm the parent, you know. Oh my God, do you really? Can you imagine if she knows them? That would be so funny if you knew the same people. Oh my God, are you serious, Danny? Wow. That's hilarious. What? Ooh, there's something in the tree. Do you hear that behind me? Okay. That is so cool. Okay, you guys have to talk on Instagram and see if it's the same people you know. I think a Rare Beauty, the makeup. I didn't even know what that was until she told me. Yeah. Rare's eyelashes are so long. Like, I can't even get over it. Her voice, though, is so opposite than mine. Like, I yell, I'm loud. Maybe I have a hearing problem, I don't know. But Rare is like, I can't even hear her. It's like, hello, how are you? So I have to read lips. I love you, Rare, but yeah, you talk solo. You have such a sweet voice. Yeah, something's jumping around in the trees back there. Maybe it's a squirrel. No, don't trim them. Don't trim them. Oh my God, no, don't. Don't do that. Leave them long. They're so nice. Oh, it is squirrels. Oh, thank God. Okay, I just saw the squirrels running. Okay, there's no gators. Oh, there's Bruno. He's going on. Actually, you know what? Let me walk you guys over there where he is. Oh no, I have too much shit to carry. He's over on the boardwalk. Aw, really? Do you use mascara? Like, if you don't want the color mascara, they have clear one that you can pull it up. Oops. Like, pull it up so that they're away from your eyes. You know what I mean? Rare, that is so funny, right? That Danny knows people in your area. Can you imagine if it's somebody that you know? It doesn't help. Oh man. Yeah, I would never want to trim them, but I get it. Like Danny said, his glasses hit his eyelashes hit his glasses sometimes. That is so freaky. I can't believe that. Are you finished or are you still going?
I think I'm done. Unless you feel like extending your show.
I mean, I could if you want to go. Okay, listen to this. You know how when Danny did his teaching?
Mm-hmm.
He actually taught students in the exact town that Rare's from.
Oh.
There, Daddy, finally. There's Daddy.
Hello.
Don't make me cry. Germany, hey, how are you? It's up to you. I mean, I'm fine. You know, if you
You know
want.
what? Let me hit 5 miles. What the heck?
There we go. See, we're motivating him.
All right.
See you later.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Yep.
He's your daddy. Hello from Germany. How are you doing? I won't. And go Bruno. Yep, he can do it. See, we motivate each other. Guten Abend. What's that mean? See, Danny knows everything. He even knows Germany. Or German, I should say. Danny's cat, Danny gave him a German accent. And it was so hilarious. That song you made, oh my gosh. It was so funny. Okay, my glasses are dirty. I remember that. Ah. Oh gosh. Right, here we go. Okay, now I can see. I look first time in live streams. It's a funny thing. Yeah, we're just hanging out here. Everybody's having fun, and I'm in the park here. The other day somebody said the trees aren't moving, it's not real, so I had to go and touch the trees because if there's no wind, it's like so peaceful and quiet. It's hot here though. It's like 100 degrees. I mean, my dad cried today in a good bit sad. Aww, aww, Pineapple. Oh wait, I don't think Danny knows about that. Danny, Pineapple lost her son. He was only 4 years old. Brain tumor. That's beautiful though that they have the handprint, you know? I know they do that like with pets. I didn't know they did that with babies and kids. Yeah, it's so heartbreaking. I can't even imagine, like oh. I don't even want to think about it. I remember when Danny was little and I would just think about, oh, what if something happened, and I would start to cry. So I can't even imagine what you're going through. So you had, no, you can tell me, Pineapple, you had his handprint made? You know, you need to talk about it. It's okay. When I said don't make me cry, I don't mean don't share your story. Because you need to talk about it. Danny, what does Guten Abend mean? Really? Oh, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I love those kits. I know what one you're talking about. I wanted to do one of me and Bruno where you're holding hands. Oh, does she? Oh my God. If it makes you, oh, okay. If it makes her feel good and safe, then why not? Actually, you know what, Pineapple? In one of my videos, I have a doll with Bruno's face on it. There's a company, oh, I forget the name of it, but anyways, you send a picture of the face and you can pick whatever background you want, like the outfit. It could be Superman or whatever, and then they make that doll, and that might be something that could help her to sleep well. All right, have a good day, Rare. Love you. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, that doll, because for my niece, I had one of my dad done. So that she can feel, because she used to kiss his picture every morning, and she has autism, so she doesn't really understand, you know, that he's gone. So yeah, she would sleep with that doll. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so sweet. That's good, you know, because it'll be comforting for her. I kept my dad's shirt, but a dirty shirt. I took it out of the hamper after he passed, and I kept it in a plastic bag. And every now and then I'll open it, you know, to get that smell. I know it's weird, but you want that comfort, that closeness. And so I think that's beautiful that you're doing that. Thank you so much for coming in, Rare. And thanks for following Danny. I know you're going to love seeing his artwork. And isn't he handsome? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's so, like, it's vast area, the spectrum. My niece is not verbal at all, and she's 21, but she has the mind of, like, I would say a 7-year-old maybe. I actually did one of my videos with her, and you could see, like, she'll do the thumbs up and, you know, but she can't talk. She does know some sign language though, so my sister, you know, can communicate with her, and she has one of those boards where she can press, you know, the word, like how she's feeling and stuff. Is your daughter verbal? Okay. Okay. Yeah, like everybody is on a different level, you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm on the spectrum, you know, because of certain things or like obsessions or, you know what I mean? But it's like you said, I mean, it's like they tell everybody at one time or another, you know. But it's okay. I mean, it just makes us unique. Like my niece is smart, even though she's not verbal, and you wouldn't think so. But she remembers things, you know, and she knows all her alphabets. Like when we're out, she'll point to, like if she sees a sign with the letter L, she'll point to it, and then she'll point to me, like L for Leanne, you know. And it's like, yeah, you know that. She remembers things. I can't remember how old she was when she was diagnosed, but I think it took my sister a very long time to get the help she needed and to get a diagnosis. But you have to keep advocating for them. Spider, go. I don't want to hurt you. Yeah, I've heard, Yeah, I knew that my niece was different, but I wasn't sure what was going on with her. But also, she wasn't breathing for, I want to say 4 minutes when she was first born. So I think that also affected. I have an aunt who's born completely normal. Oh, you know what? Okay, actually, that could be, I think it's called no, wait. Help me out with this. Encephalitis or something like that. Look it up, because my friend actually, her daughter had that when she was little, and it affects part of the brain. It was an infection. And I think they had to take some of the brain out to test it, and so she was never the same. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Danny. Look that up, Pineapple. That might have been it. Because what it does is it affects the brain, you know. So if it affected the part of her brain where, you know, she, like it controls like certain parts of her body and stuff, well then of course it's almost like that part of the brain is dead, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, and that's what's hard, because my friend's daughter too was born healthy, and you know, after that she was never the same. So it's sad, you know, like how an infection can do that to somebody. You know, I used to work at this facility where there was physical and mentally challenged people, and there was one girl who was born healthy, and she actually fell off her bike, hit her head, and she ended up having brain damage, and she was severely brain damaged and couldn't take care of herself anymore. And yet she was a healthy little girl. You know, so like when you hear some parents like, let them be kids and, you know, they'll bounce back and I was fine. And it's like, you know what? Anything can happen. So you do still need to take caution with your children. But yeah, that's it. Encephalitis. Look that up and it might make sense for you. Yeah. I know. You know what? I was the same with Danny, and he'll tell you that. I was a helicopter mom. I was a nervous mother. I was always worried about, you know, somebody kidnapping him, and because I didn't think I could love another human so much. It's like somebody ripped my heart out and put feet on it. You know, like I couldn't even wrap my head around that. And I never wanted anything to happen to him. But sometimes that's no good either, you know, if we are overly suffocating them, I guess. But I completely get it. Are they keeping their eye on her? Like doing tests and stuff to make sure that nothing more is going on or is going to happen? You know, like maybe they can prevent it? Or prevent it from getting worse, you know what I mean? It's tough too, like if it's your only child, because you don't want anything to happen to them, you know, like with your aunt, if she was an only child, it's like, wow, you know, they were born normal and now that, you know. There's spiders all over. Here comes Bruno. I think he's going to be done. 5 miles. That's the most he's done in a long time. But I'll flip it and show you the other birds after. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Well, I think I told you a cousin of mine has a brain tumor, and they give her medication, and she gets it tested, but she's fine. She's an adult, you know. And as long as it doesn't grow, then usually it's not something that can, you know, get worse. If it's not. All right, bye, Danny. Thanks for coming in, son, and hanging out with us. We're gonna be heading out because Bruno's done, right? All right. Bye, Bruno.
See you guys.
We got this. I want to flip it and show them the
Go ahead.
the thing after you did, and I don't think Bruno knows about Jackson. Do you know that Pineapple lost her son Jackson at 4 from a brain tumor? I don't know if I told you.
I think you might have.
Okay, yeah, I did.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and he does have a son. Yeah, he wants to know what your thoughts are on that. Yeah, like, because I can't even imagine, you know?
What my thoughts are on
Yeah.
it? It's sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what else
Yeah.
to say. I mean, it's a horrible thing to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody deserves to go through that. It's like we all pray that our children are going to live a long and happy life, you know? We don't, when they're born, we don't think about the tragedy that could happen, you know? We think that we have all the time in the world to be with them. That's why I always tell your loved ones that you love them, you know, because we don't really know how much time we have. And you don't want to have any regrets. But I'm sure that Jackson knew that he was very loved. He's waiting for me and his sister. Yep. Yeah, it's very scary. That's a defining moment in your life and in your daughter's life. Like, I think if something happened to Danny, I think I would fall apart. But, like, you have no choice but to be strong for her. You know, you have another child. I don't have any other children, so yeah, I would totally fall apart. So you're a strong woman, very, very strong woman, to still go on and still work and still be there for your daughter, you know? So be proud of yourself, and you're young, and everything you went through with the ex, you know? High five to you, Pineapple, because you are doing it all. You're an amazing, amazing person. Yeah, exactly. You have to live for her now. Just let me know when you need to go. There's a lot of dogs here today. But yeah, when you get those teddy bears, if you want to post them on your channel, let me know. I would love to see them.
Let me get the keys, please.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna head out. I'll walk with you again. Dogs and babies are my. I know. Me too. Me too. All right. Let's walk, and I'll show you. Well, I gotta dump my coffee thing. I'm gonna show you the egrets. Aw, thank you, Pineapple. Thank you for coming in. I'm just so happy to hear from you, and I'm so happy about your job, you know. You deserve some good news in your life. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta fold this up. Hold on a minute.
Go ahead, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna throw this out, and let's walk. I always get so mad when I miss you. Aww. Well, I've been trying to remember to put a community note. While I'm in Florida, the only times I come on usually is like around 10-ish a.m. Eastern, or if we walk at night, it's like 7 p.m.-ish Eastern. Other than that, in Canada, I'm going to be going on, you know, my usual midnight and whatever. I can't do that now. Bruno works. So, okay, there's the lake. So pretty. And then let's see if the egrets are over here. I know Humble usually comes on at night too, you know, with the exchange, the time exchange, but he's been diligently coming in the mornings now. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. You see why I like coming here? Oh, the egrets are not here. Okay, usually they're all hanging around here because there's that little creek going into the water. Oh wait, there's a duck down there. There's the bat shelter, and then there's a little duck waddling. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just waddling. I love the ducks here. They're just so funny, and they have hair like Elvis. Aww. Yes, Jory was on. Jory's my boy. All right, so let me get in the car, and then I'm going to hang up because I can't see. It's too bright. I can't even see what you said. Oh, it is so hot. Oh my God. Ugh. I'm slowly getting used to the Florida heat, but okay, what is it? I always guess. Yeah, he is cute. All right, so I am going to say goodbye, and thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye, Lee. We will. Pineapple said bye, Bruno.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.
All right.